Alright, today I want to talk about Black Lives Matter, and I do think that Black Lives Matter is a domestic terrorist organization. But I want to start off with saying that I understand why it is created, why it was created, because of all the seemingly, the mistreatment of black people in America and in other countries, because black people, they tend to get incarcerated more and to die more, and their community tends to have a lot of problems. And I know Black Lives Matter wants to bring attention to that and try to help. And I know that's the main thing that Black Lives Matter wants, is to help black people and to make the world better for black people. But I do think that they focus too much on themselves. They don't take in consideration other people's feelings and what they think. Because many times, I've seen it quite a few times where when people start arguing with them and try to bring up some points, they start calling them racist, basically, because they're against them or they have problems with their solutions. And you shouldn't just resort to calling them racist unless they are blatantly racist. They just have problems with your solutions, but they just don't agree with them, and they try to make better solutions, or to take into consideration everybody, not just black people. And then there's the very prominent times where they interrupt and endanger people's lives and make it all about themselves. Like with, I remember they came in on one of the Bernie Sanders rallies, and they kind of just took over, and they seemed very childish. It was very bad. That's one of the reasons why I lost respect for them. Another time was I think it was in Canada, where they had the gay pride parade, and Black Lives Matter came in and made it all about themselves and stopped the parade for a few minutes, and they were trying to get the people to focus on them more than the gay rally, saying that black gay people are not focused on enough, or something to that effect. They also keep increasing race tensions between blacks and whites. Some of them, you can't have a us versus them mentality. We're all we're all in this together. Where they say that white people are more privileged because of their skin, and that they think that they're better than black people. And of course, they're not. Black people are as equal to white people are, as white people are equal to black people. And some people try to demean themselves just because they are black, and they say that, oh yeah, I'm less privileged, I'm not as good to you in your eyes because I'm black. Which, to me, when I see this, I basically see it as self-hatred, like self-racism. Because you have to get rid of race when it comes to certain subjects. Because they say, like, oh yeah, black people should be more prominent in this area, or in these jobs, or in that, or this. When I do think that some people don't understand that black people are a minority in America. They only make up about 13%, so I would think the average job you would see them is around the 13% mark, depending. And I don't think some Black Lives Matter people understand that. And while I'm on this subject, some of the leaders of Black Lives Matter, they are extremely privileged. They are rich. They have a lot of money. But they say that a homeless white guy that is starving on the street is more privileged than the black guy that is rich, has his own house, has cars, everything, could have basically has everything he wants. But the white guy that's starving on the street is more privileged than him. Personally, I think privilege is equal to, of course, money and how you were raised. I don't really think privilege is because of your skin. Then my final point is there are riots, which people know about. Riots that are probably instigated by Black Lives Matter. I made a video with a part of I think it was the LA riots or something. I can't exactly remember the name, but I'll have it somewhere right here. And those riots, there was a lot of video of people saying like, "Oh yeah, go attack white people." A lot of white people were injured. They were setting fires to everything. I think there was even a video that I saw where like a white woman in a car and a whole bunch of black people were attacking the car, which I can't imagine how scary that would be, having a whole bunch of people just coming on your car, breaking it, banging on it, and you don't know why. And there's been people get injured and get killed because of this. Yeah, and I think I remember there was a riot in England where a whole bunch of them were saying, like, hands up, don't shoot, but they were attacking innocent people and injuring them. And I think if I remember right, there were like 2 innocent people that died and 2 cops that died, which is once a movement starts indirectly killing people, that's when I lose all respect for it. I don't want to be associated with it, and I am against it once a movement starts to kill people. Because if a movement was peaceful, and if it was something that you wanted to do without violence, no violence would be in there. Like, there would be no riots, there would be no violent, no violent anything really. You can get together and be in a rally, but as soon as it starts to get violent and starts to, well, basically get out of hand, that's when you have to rein it in. People in that group, like the leaders in that group, have to rein it in and tell them, do not be this violent. Don't start attacking people. Like, and I don't want to bring this up, but there was the shootings in Texas, the Dallas shootings, with the guy killing a whole bunch of police officers, and they had to get a robot to go in there and kill him. And many police were killed, and a lot of white police, because I think they said that he wanted to kill white policemen, and a lot of people saw what it got into, because he was a part of Black Lives Matter, and he was trying to get gangs to come together to kill cops, and that's just wrong. Most cops want to protect everybody. There will be some racist cops, yes, and you can never fully get rid of them, but there will most likely always be there. And cops are always on edge with black people because black people commit the most crime in America, even though they're a minority. So they're always going to be on edge with them. The only way to fix that is to stop black people being violent and doing crimes. And I think Black Lives Matter should say that and address black on black crime and other things of that nature. And we've seen repercussions from the Dallas shooting with people killing cops. Like, there was another, I can't remember exactly where it was, but there was a guy that called the cops, and cops came in, and he killed a black cop, and that black cop was recently a father, which just kind of made my heart heavy. But that's what I think about Black Lives Matter. And they do need to fix themselves a lot. All right. If you guys want to talk about this in the comments, write it down below. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. And either if you like or dislike, please comment down below why you did and if you have any arguments against me or want to talk about it, write it down in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. All right. Bye, guys.